What's going on, guys? Dots Gaming here. So today I'm bringing you guys something a little bit different, something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but just have not really gotten around to doing yet, and that is my PvP commentary slash gameplay review for myself in Battlegrounds. So I know it's been a little bit, by the way, since I've done the Battleground Basic series. If you guys have any suggestions for the next video or what you want to see from the next guide, please let me know so I can see your suggestions in the comments and make sure I'm putting out the guides that you specifically want to see. But I want to go back to making much more PvP focused content. I've been doing a lot of general content, some PvP builds here or there, some dungeon guides, some beginner guides. I've been kind of covering a lot of various things, but I really want to go back to doing PvP focused videos. I haven't made a montage in a while and I really miss it. So I want to start doing montages and videos like this, and I hope you guys do enjoy them. So what is this going to be? So basically, this is kind of like what I offer a tier of my patrons. I'm basically going to be doing for myself. And that's basically where I watch myself playing a battleground or, maybe some serial content. But I basically review my gameplay and kind of, talk over what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, my thought process, mistakes I made, areas I fucked up, positions I should have been in, stuff like that. Instead of just narrating over the content, it's going to be like a content review, so to speak, where, like I said, I basically just kind of discuss what's happening, why I'm doing it, mistakes I'm making, etc. So I hope this is something you guys enjoy. Like I said, it has been requested for me before, and I have brought this up. People have thought it was a really good idea. So hopefully you all enjoy it today. Now, we are going to be on our Stamina Necromancer. I've actually been super enjoying my stamcro. He's been super, super fun. And I think I'm going to be playing him a lot more going forward. So you guys can expect a lot of necro content, So this was one of the first BGs I queued on this build. You can see I'm on stream because my own face is behind me. So I did this on stream. This was actually I think my second game on him for Battlegrounds. So it actually went pretty well. I was duo queuing with Azrao. So me and him were queued together. And this is a game of Chaos Ball. And we actually did really well this game. I think I went 16-0 in this BG. So it was a pretty good BG. But I still want to go through it and review it and kind of watch my own gameplay back. And this is also really good for me because especially I'm new to Necro. Obviously, the class hasn't been out that long. This is a style of build I haven't played in a very, very long time, the swift-moving, bursty builds. So it's good for me to be able to watch this footage back and see where I messed up and where my mistakes are so that I can improve as a player, which is ultimately what I'm always trying to do, improve and have fun. So the first thing that I always do on this build is I make sure to get my poison injection up on my target because I am running the master's bow. So if I attack somebody and my poison injection isn't up, I'm missing out on a significant portion of my damage. Also, one thing that I already know I don't do a lot is I treat my potion on this guy, like as you can see. Okay, I actually did this correctly this time. I pop my potion, I have my poison injection up, I go in on that guy, and we kill him with the rest of the team. One thing you might see me do a lot, because I've even noticed it in myself, is that I hold onto my potion a little bit too much, and I treat it like a tri-stat pot on my Magic GK, but I get major savagery from my potion, so making sure that potion is up all the time is really important. So I stun this guy, I hit him with the poison injection, drop my blast bones, go into the crit rush, start executing him. Blast bones doesn't do anything, unfortunately, and then this guy just kind of falls to his death on the dodge roll. So there, pretty much the plan was executed properly. I want to, get my poison injection up, blast bones up, draining shot, bar swap into the gap closer, onslaught if I have it, and if not, just go to execute. So we kind of kite back here a little bit as we were taking some damage. We just kind of put a couple bow shots in this guy because he's getting attacked by the rest of our team. Not a big deal. So as you can see, I kind of start charging in here and trying to go after this guy. Again, potion's not up, so my crit chance is really diminished. So definitely something I need to do there. This guy knocks Azrao down, so I quickly stun him, hit him with the poison injection. I miss my onslaught. I'm not sure how I missed my onslaught there. I don't think he dodge rolled. I mean, maybe he was wearing Meridias or something. Let me take a look at this again. This is what you're going to see. It's going to be a lot of... Oh, no, he dodge rolled. Okay, no, he dodge rolled there. So this is what you're going to also see from it. You're going to see me kind of rewind, fast forward, pause, and kind of talk about things as they happen. Because, like I said, this is what I do for a tier of my patrons. Well, they'll send me a battleground game of them playing, and I will pause, review, talk about stuff, go back. And like I said, I think it would be really cool to do that for my own gameplay. And I think, I think it's going to be something really cool to put on the channel. But so that guy dodge rolled there. He dodge rolled in place, so it looked a little funky. I mean, I couldn't even tell watching the video back. So that's just kind of something I need to pay attention for. Onslaught's a huge, huge portion of my damage. And if I miss out on it, I'm missing a significant chunk of DPS. So right here, mistake I already have is that my pet on the front bar is not up. So I'm missing out on a ton of mitigation as well as a ton of recovery. I went to my front bar and still didn't put it up. Huge thing I need to keep an eye out for is my buff timer. Again, third time on my front bar, didn't do it. So we chase this guy down, hit him with the stun, go into the blast bones, and then we just freaking clap him with the onslaught, a big 11k onslaught crit when his, I believe that guy was a Sork. Let me rewind here. No, he was a Templar. So, but still, crapped on that guy, man. We caught him right when his defenses were down, hit him with that onslaught, 11k crit and no CP, which is pretty awesome. So we finally get the Ghost up, we get the Wraith up. Maintaining the pet in this build is really important. 10% mitigation tied to that pet, as well as a ton of recovery. So me not maintaining that is going to hit my recovery pretty hard. So we basically kind of zerged this guy down, so to speak. He manages to get away, though, stealth away to his team. So we just kind of fire off a couple of poison injections, get those guys prepped for if they come in, but they don't. So we just kind of back off up the stairs. I want these guys to come up the stairs so that we can attack them when they come up, not them attack us. So I get mangled there, I believe. I saw the that skill come out from the one guy, so we just kind of back off a little bit. Oh, no, he actually didn't mangle me. I thought he did. I think there was a guy in here that was running it. So I see all these guys coming to the top of the stairs, and I see a red guy coming behind, so I chose to mist form off the side of the staircase and basically flank this guy because he's choosing to go up the stairs, but I do need to be careful because I know these green guys are at the top of the stairs. So I'm just choosing to hit this guy with some poison injections, and he started to try to run back down the stairs, but he got killed. And when I see green starting to walk back down the stairs, see, there's the mangle. I kind of missed form back down, dodge roll missed form for the extra speed because I am a I'm a Bosmer. So dodge rolling on Bosmer gives me the extra 10% speed inside of movement. So I do choose to retreat there a little bit. Don't want those guys to converge on me, and they go back to fighting my team, and my team ends up pushing them back. So we see the green team's off to the right here. We have the red team off to the left. So I kind of want to position myself right here so that I can see what everyone's choosing to do. So based off whichever team converges on us first, I'm able to get out of the way. So green team comes in. I missed form away, go for the Purify. I run way too far here. I did not need to run nearly this far. I don't know why I came this far. I didn't know if they were going to converge on me and try to just go for me, but I went unnecessarily far there. So I hit that guy with the onslaught to try to get him down. But unfortunately, I get yoinked by someone's pull, so I am not able to get the kill on that guy. I know now that green team's coming for us, so I do kite up the stairs, get some heals. Again, I run really far. I'm still newer to this build, so I play pretty safe a lot of times. So you're noticing that there's a lot of situations where I'm getting way out of combat, way too far. So that is something I do need to work on, is staying in the fight a bit longer. This build has a ton of percent mitigation, so while I'm not the tankiest boy on the face of the planet, I'm definitely bulkier than I'm giving myself the credit for here. So I am kiting a little bit too much, and that is already something I'm noticing. So I tried to kill that guy with my poison injection, and his teammates body blocked for him. So we just kind of backed out of there. I was taking a little bit of pressure, noticed my stamina was lower. So in that case, that was a good decision to actually get out of that situation there. So we try to fire off a couple of bow heavies. Our regen and no CP is like ridiculously strong, so I'm able to regen my resources very quickly. So we just put a couple of bow attacks into that guy because he was literally right in the middle of our team. So nothing crazy happening there. So we're looking for where the ball is. I'm trying to find a way to go there. I don't know why I went down into the right here. I should have probably went to the left to actually beelined it for the ball. I'm taking a really roundabout way here. But we see some red guys pushing in here. So I get my poison injection up, put up the blast bones, charge into this guy, blast bones hit them with the onslaught, go into the execute, bash cancels, and we finally get that guy down. Really overall a pretty clean kill. And then we just kind of take this guy down with the rest of our team. Again, you see my potion was not used. I guarantee you I would have killed that guy way quicker if I used my potion. I probably could have crit on my onslaught. Maybe would have actually reset it. I don't think my onslaught crit. It didn't seem like a crit. Actually, let me go back here for a hot second. No, my onslaught did not crit. Not crit onslaught. So again, if I actually popped my potion there, I would have crit on the onslaught. That is definitely a habit I'm going to need to break on this build, is that, you know, with Magic DK, the good thing about your potion, and same thing with Stam DK, is that your tripods almost act like a second battle roar if you do run tripods. But on a build like this, a huge portion of my damage is coming from that major savagery. So not having that up is a mistake. So I put a Blast Bones into the ball carrier, charge in, and I'm just able to knock him down really quickly. He's fairly squishy. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically putting poison injections on people on their team that are low, and I'm just trying to execute them with my onslaughts to try to take their team out as fast as I can. So I'm basically bobbing and weaving in and out of combat here. We get the first guy down with onslaught, but the second guy does dodge it. I got a little bloodlusty there. So the entire green team's wiped out. So I'm going to work with my teammate here to try to kill this guy. We basically draining shot him off the side and then go into the execution of bash cancel. Really, really nice kill there. So we have the ball now. We see the green team coming down. We got a red guy here. So I kind of retreat off to the left here using that little bit of pillar for LOS. I get off a bow heavy, go into the Blast Bones. Blast Bones charges in and actually connects with that guy. Blast Bones doing what he's supposed to do. I wish he did that all the time. So I have a red guy ganking me here, so my Pyro Skeleton does proc. We get our Poison Injection up on this guy for our damage. Blast Bones run in after him, doesn't quite make it. But we kite away because I saw another red guy coming from their base. So I get my pet back up again. Poison injection up on this guy. Charge in. When he comes out of stealth, I'm going to go for the big onslaught. We get it. No crit, unfortunately. We did actually have our potion up that time, which was good. And me and Azra were able to take that guy down pretty easily. So we start moving towards the green team. They do have the ball here, so we really want to make sure to move towards them. So I charge in on a guy that I think has low health. I get a little messed up and accidentally fall back down the stairs. So I tried to Vigor heal Azra, and unfortunately I was a little too late. I was stuck in a global, so I messed up there. So unfortunately he did go down. Now I chose to retreat here because red team and green team were both fighting there. And as you can see, my teammates are really, really low. So I chose to retreat. Or excuse me, green team was converging on us. We were low, so I chose to retreat there and come back here and start attacking red while I waited for my team to respawn. So I go in on this guy for my normal combo. Unfortunately, he's stealth, so I'm not able to get him. I see him come back up here, so we crit rush into him. I onslaught with no poison injection up, which causes my onslaught to hit for way less damage than it should have. I also didn't use my Blighted Blast Bone, so I missed out on a significant portion of my burst there. The guy dies because we're 2v1ing him, but again, with a build like mine, it's really focused around, you know, big burst damage. I need to make sure that I have everything up, have the poison injection up on my target. I need to use the Blast Bones and make sure that Blast Bones is chasing towards him. It's a huge portion of damage as well as Defile, because when the Defile hits, hitting with my onslaught, and if he doesn't die, they're defiled, so I can go into some easy executes. Now we see I actually get all my buffs running on my front bar, refresh everything, go into the poison injection, pop my potion, I get my Blast Bones up. Now I should be going in on that guy right here. I do, and then I start executing the wrong guy. So unfortunately, this guy, I believe he lives, or he lives longer than he should have. He lives longer than he should have. So as we can see, right, I'm going to actually back this clip up a little bit. That guy right there, I don't know what his name is. Knowing. Let's just go with knowing. So I poison injection him. I use my Blast Bones on him. I crit rush to him. Okay. And he dodge rolls around his teammate. And instead of following him, I just started hitting the teammate. And so I missed an entire, because the teammate body blocked pretty successfully there. So I missed one entire execute on him, which probably actually could have dropped him right then and there. So that was a little bit of a misplay on my part. But good body block on his teammate's part. So I get the poison injection up on that guy. I Vigor from my teammate. Okay, Vigor from my teammate. So I didn't go for my full burst there. We dodge roll out of this. I'm taking a little bit of heat from these guys. So I go into the mist form, dodge into the Vigor. Go back in onto this guy, into the crit rush onslaught. Now, thankfully, the onslaught was able to kill him there. But, again, I didn't have my poison injection up on that guy. So I missed out on a significant portion of my damage. missed out on a significant portion of damage. So after I hit that guy with my onslaught, I have no stam. I'm taking a lot of pressure. So I go into the mist form, try to get a vigor. Okay, dodge roll, wait for my vigor to time out. Okay. Then we go into mist form because our stamina is drained, and we're able to escape with the speed of this build, thankfully. We're able to get out of that situation. That was really tricky. I thought I was going to drop there, but all of the percent mitigation really, really came through, and our heals helped out a ton. And that's it. BG's over. Overall, not a bad performance, I don't think. Not a bad performance at all. I do think that, you know, the gameplay is a little sloppy. Potion usage was not as good as it could have been. There was probably 2 or 3 times where I could have secured a kill if I actually had my potion up. Poison injection usage a little sloppy as well. I basically, a lot of times would just kind of get really bloodlusty and see a guy almost low, and I would just crit rush into him and just go for the onslaught. But I need to make sure I still get the poison injection up so that onslaught does hit for the maximum amount of damage it can hit for and have the best chance to actually reset when I hit somebody with it. And then finally, the other big thing I noticed is that my Blast Bones usage was there's actually one more thing. My Blast Bones usage, again, was a little bit sloppy. Again, getting a little too bloodlusty. Just trying to go for those crit rush onslaught executes, but I gotta, you know, Blast Bones is a huge part of the combo, so I need to make sure I actually include it. And then the final point that I noticed was that I'm on the situations that I was taking a lot of pressure, I kited way too far. So my awareness of how far I actually need to kite and where I need to position myself to get safely out of the fight and heal myself back up, but then be able to go back in without having to run like a country mile to get back into the fight is incredibly important. But this is pretty much the format I'm going to do with these types of videos. If you guys like this and if you want me to keep doing it, where I'm going to basically review my content, comment on it throughout the video, and then at the end kind of do a summary of what I thought I needed to really work on, and where I thought I was making mistakes. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. This is my first time doing a video like this for my own content or for my own gameplay as well as for YouTube. So I really hope that you guys did enjoy this. If you did, please leave a comment below. If you want me to keep doing this, please let me know. And if not, feel free to let me know too. Be gentle. But if you guys like this, man, I'll happily keep doing videos like this. I love doing this stuff. I love sitting down, reviewing especially my own PvP gameplay, because I feel like I learn a lot from it as well. And I hope that you guys did too. So I'll happily make these videos a ton. This was a blast to make, and I hope you guys liked it just as much as I did having fun making it. So if you guys liked the video, please smack a like on it. Again, leave me some feedback in the comments below. And for more content like this, as well as more great ESO content, please hit that sub button as well as the bell to keep notifications on. Like I said, this was only my second BG on the stamcro. Still learning him, still practicing him. He's only been like PvP viable for a few days now, but think I'm learning it really, really fast, and I'm having an absolute blast playing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the footage. But thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm Dots Gaming, and I'll see you all in the next video.